Hey, what's going on, people? It's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics, and I'm starting to get into Battlefield series. I mean, obviously, we're playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's the only game I have, but I figure it's a good way, because honestly, I am a complete noob at this game. This is how I started. I came into the game. This is the very first sort of spawn-in. So, I came in, I don't know, I guess partly way through. I came in as a gunner, so I know we're advancing on A and B, and here's the thing with me playing this game, and I know it's going to be super boring. Do I get this guy? I can't remember if I... No, it's too much. This guy's like blasting. I couldn't see crap. I jump out. I'm not a huge fan of being in the tanks. Every time you see, I ducked out because I thought that we were going to get pounded. But anyway, the main class that I go for, and I'm not even... I think in this game here, I'm not going to be concerned about getting crap loads of points or anything like that until I can get the weapon that I need. And all I want to use at this point here, out of all the weapons that I've been trying, is the assault class with the AN-94. And I use the red dot like a noob until I get, what is it, the Magnum ammo, which kind of, I guess, acts like stopping power. So until I have that, I'm not sure even if I have it now or if I just unlocked it. I think it's like level 15, so I'm not sure where I am with that. But here's what I've decided I'm going to be doing, and especially for Battlefield 3 when we play. If any of you have seen me play Call of Duty, y'all know that I camp my ass off. Now, you hate that when I do that in there because you think it's wrong to do in there. Personally, I don't really, care, but, you guys dislike, well, not you guys per se, but, the community generally dislikes. If you're not running around owning, doing 360 no-scopes and doing all sorts of crap like that, then it tends to get thumbs down, regardless as to whether or not the strategies that I show you will kick some ass. So, and here I'm taking a different approach. Right from the get-go, in Battlefield 3, here's what's going to happen. I am going to be the best, the ultimate, and it's not going to make for the greatest friggin' video footage, I think. More strategic than anything, maybe giving you some spots or what I do. But I'm going to learn to be the absolute best spawn ninja. Now, I've been reading comments, I've been following D. Crew Collins' Battlefield and what he calls him, because the terminology is different too, and he always calls me the spawn ninja, which is when you're in a squad, and you're always in a squad of 4, like here I've learned always enter in a squad. And these guys actually pick up on it, and you'll see that a little bit later. Maybe it's not even that they're picking up on it, but they see one of their squad mates right near the targets, and so they automatically spawn on me. And that's what I want to do. I want to become so damn good at it, and I think it translates well over to my chicken-ass playstyle for Call of Duty. I mean, I say chicken-ass, I still dominate. I still end up first on the scoreboard. I'm not trying to sound, egotistical or arrogant or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, even though people hate it, they don't like my style, I still dominate on there. It's just people don't like watching it. However, it's a bit different in Battlefield. Because of the fact that my ability to get in close to the targets, particularly on offense, is incredibly important in terms of spawning, because all of your teammates can spawn on you. And I know if you're a Battlefield, veteran or even an average player, you already know this, but this is a revelation for me. For me, I'm not trying to tell you anything that you didn't know, unless you're new to this, unless you're considering, hey, you know what, I'm thinking about getting Battlefield 3, I'm not exactly sure. I'm sort of giving you what I'm learning, because I'm a complete noob, and I'm trying to do my thing. And in this case here, I'm in the enemy tank, so I was able to get through their spawn, grab it, and what I do, you got to get out of that spawn area. Now watch this. I like this. Oh yeah, what's up, Mr. Chopper? Boom! You like that? Oh, I don't think you did. Double kill. I got the vehicle destroy and a double kill on that one. Oh, so nice. But I'm not. For me, the tanks, while I pound the crap out of it, I use it strictly to be the spawn ninja. I'm using the tanks so that I can get in there, so that my teammates can spawn in me while I'm in the tank. It's a great defensive maneuver so that people can't just easily destroy me. But I don't like it. It's cumbersome and it's pretty easy to spot. Now here I'm doing like absolute fail. I'm still learning like bullet drop, artillery shell drop. Like even this I don't even know if I got a hit. And this guy just starts pounding me, so I'm like, screw that crap. I am outie here, man. Look at this. And here's another fail, and you're going to see this. I struggle with this. I always forget. You're going to see me in here. Do I... Oh. There's a panic knife. Followed by the handgun. But watch this. When I see, like, there's, like, 3 guys in front of me, seriously, I'm looking at this, and I see I get 0 ammo. But what I'm not looking at is the friggin' reserves. I'm not... When I was looking at that, I was actually... I'm trying to reload. And I'm like, I don't figure it out till later. As I'm watching all these dudes run by, I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I had no ammo whatsoever, not even, like, in reserves. I couldn't reload. That's why you're staring at me there, or looking at me, wondering what the hell I was doing. So this is my plan. And I know some of you aren't going to like it, but in Battlefield, you know, I talk with Colin from NGT, who only plays Battlefield. He doesn't play anything else. And if you know him and you follow him, you know that he knows his stuff. So what I've decided to do is take his job and try and perfect it. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Easy kill. But then watch this. I didn't even spot this guy. Look, he's right beside him, right to his right. I didn't even see him. Oh, both of us get smoke showed. So I've decided to become the supreme ultimate spawn ninja for the team. I'm going to be the guy that gets in, and not just, I'm not going to be on the fringe, like up in the hills like a bush Wookie. Yeah, see, I'm learning the talk. I can't walk the walk yet, but I'm learning the talk. So I'm going to be a bush Wookie, and for those of you who don't know what a bush Wookie is, it's when you're a sniper and you stay up in the outside, like in the outskirts, up in the hills, or you're hiding in the bush, because you're like very, very hard to spot. And all they do is they stay in there the entire time. They call on mortar strikes, but they don't ever move. They don't ever engage. And it's not necessarily that they're even really helping the team. I mean, they can, because, you know, every time you're killing someone, it takes a little bit for them to spawn in. So it's not like instant respawn like Call of Duty. So when you kill someone, it does help. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I just find there's more effective ways to assist the team. And for me, that great assist will be for me to be the spawn ninja. It's natural for me to friggin' know how to get in there, know how to find places, but I don't want to just hide. Like, I'm not going to go into a game, get in real close to A and B MCOMs, and then just friggin' hide somewhere, because that's boring as hell, and that's not good for you. What I want to be the supreme spawn ninja, I need to be able to get in close and constantly kill while providing... Whoa. Did I get that guy? While providing my teammates with an advantageous spawn point. Now, I think this is where the guy spawns in on me. Does he spawn in on me? Oh, maybe not. But I know there's... Oh, shoot. So there is a guy that spawns in on me, and he drops, like, a medic kit for me. Or maybe that was earlier. I wasn't really paying attention. There we go. So I've decided... This is, you know, close. I want to get in closer. Oh, I think I die. I want to get in closer, though. I want to perfect it so that I can not necessarily stay, because, you know what, you can't really camp. You try and camp in Battlefield, you're going to get smoked. Even if you're being the spawn ninja and you're in one particular section of the map, they see where... What happens is you're... You know, the offensive team, and we see this too. Like, I mean, it's really easy as pie to spot. You figure out, once you figure it out, the other squad or the enemy starts coming in to hunt you. So what I've decided is I've got to stay mobile. So I want to become a stealthy, the stealth clown. I'm going to be the stealthy mobile spawn point. I'm going to be constantly moving, but I want to perfect it. And in the basic premise here is to stay alive. Stay right in the friggin' front line. Stay right where the MCOM stations are, and basically constantly move around, because the second that you die, then obviously you know, if your team has to spawn from the back, if they have to spawn all the way from the friggin', you know, the main spawn area, you can lose games based on that. You need to have someone that's in there. You need to keep that pressure constant, and I think if I can perfect that and provide that to the team, I can allow more aggressive players like Spiderbite, Meatwagon, D-Crew, and Bentley, and Hypermole, if he's going to be playing with us, but I can allow them to push in really fast and give them an advantageous spawn point. Like, obviously I'll be working with a team. This isn't just something that I'll be doing on my own, you know what I mean? As we learn the maps, especially in Battlefield 3, there are certain areas where it's easier or safer for the team to spawn in on and still be able to sort of penetrate the A and B MCOM stations. You know what I mean? Because just the fact that I'm close to them doesn't mean it's a good spot. I may be setting them up to get sniped. I may be setting them up, you know, for easy friggin' pickings from the enemy team. So I've got to get really, really smart at it. It's not just a matter of me floating around these stations. I need to be able to get in somewhere. And especially, it's all about timing. Are we taking out A first? Are we taking out B first? You know what I mean? Depending on the map and depending on the destructibility. Like, for instance, in Battlefield Bad Company 2, depending on whether or not a station is collapsible, you want to take one of the stations out first. Now, to be quite honest with you, I don't know which one that is. I don't know, and I've got to talk to Colin about that, because I always hear him talking about that too, but I don't know if it's whether or not, you know, in a collapsible, here, maybe you guys can answer this too, if you're sort of seasoned Battlefield players, because I need all this information. This is all me learning to get in and learning to sort of perfect my position here and provide an advantageous. Knowing, even if I'm not playing with the guys, I want to know what's best for my team. Should I be pushing them on the, you know, collapsible building first, or the one that's not sort of protected, or can't be destroyed just simply by mortar strikes? You know what I mean? So give me some tips if you do know that. I mean, I'm going to talk with Colin, but I'd like to hear the community as well if you're, you know, a Battlefield player. Do I provide early access to the collapsible building MCOM station? I'm talking about on offense, so that my squad can actually attack it. Or do we attack the open one first? Which one should we be going after? And that's the one that I'll try and perfect strategies, because I need to practice with Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's the whole reason why I'm actually playing this. Oh, I get smoked on that so bad. But but you know, I need to know this information. I need to know what the general strategies are. I've got to accelerate my learning curve. I don't have time to, you know, fiddle around and create these things. The best thing to learn is to learn off of experienced players. That's how, you know, I learned to play Call of Duty, and I got better faster by watching more experienced players. And now I get to make videos and show other people, you know, how to accelerate their game as well. I mean, those that want to camp their ass off. You know what I mean? But with Battlefield, I would prefer to learn off the... look at this. And, you know, the one thing I've learned is I really don't give a crap about dying in this, and you really shouldn't. This is a completely different game. This is not about KD, and for those that come in here thinking it's about KD, you know, they're, I don't know, they're not really respected players unless they get super high KD while actually performing their duties. Either like I think I'm gonna be dead. That was so stupid. I mean, I'm watching this, as I'm watching me play this, and I'm trying to do my commentary. I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Why am I'm watching my own player going around the side. Meanwhile, that guy's standing like a flippin' statue, an easy target. I might as well have had a giant yellow ring circled around him, like, right here, you idiot. But anyway, you know, it's a little easier. It's easier to criticize when you're watching it afterwards. It's the same thing when you guys are watching, like, wow, what are you doing, you moron? But when you're in the game, it's a different story. Anyway, nonetheless, in terms of KD, I'm not concerned at all. I'm not going to get concerned about KD about this. And when I become the ultimate spawn ninja, my only concern is to make sure that I'm giving my team the absolute best position to spawn in on to destroy the MCOM stations. Now, you'll notice here too, for those of you that aren't really too experienced with Battlefield, and you're, you know, this whole war going on between Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, this game here is a perfect example. You can see, like, it's constant pushing up. It's constant, like, you know, this isn't a quick, you know, I can make a free-for-all game in Call of Duty last like 4 minutes. You know what I mean? If you're on Rage, 3 to 4 minutes is all you need. Like, if you're on Beast mode, you can't do the same in Battlefield, like playing Rush. You know what I mean? It takes time. You get sort of involved in it. The story, it feels like you're involved in an actual epic battle. You know what I mean? If you're making progress, and it can turn around. Just even if you're on offense and you're pushing and you're pushing and you're just blowing the crap out of those MCOM stations, at some point, for whatever reason, the team on defense just seems to jive. All of a sudden, they just start clicking on a certain setup of MCOM stations at a certain checkpoint, and you can lose it. You can lose on any one of these things. It can just turn around, and I absolutely love that about Battlefield. I love the fact that nothing is absolutely guaranteed in this game. if you got a really solid team that is communicating very, very well, and everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing, which is not us at the moment here. We're trying to get that, and by us I mean Meatwagon, myself, Spider-Bite, and Bentley, or Hypermole. And we play with D-Crew because D-Crew has experience, so whenever he's willing to slum it with us, we appreciate it. But I mean, we don't really know what we're doing. We don't have the set strategy. We don't say, hey, we need to take down A MCOM first and then go to the B, because when we're playing, like, I guarantee you, and I've sort of briefly discussed this with Colin as well, but he knows which one to take down. And when he plays with his team, they know that when they go in a certain map, they destroy the A first, then B, and then it goes to the next checkpoint, and they say, okay, now we need to go B, then A. Like, I mean, they know these things because they play the game a lot, and we don't have that knowledge. So for me, it's all about learning how to set up. And if he says, hey, you know what, B is the one that we want to destroy, then I need to change my spawn ninja strategy to situate myself. And you got to be mobile. You can't sit, as I said, you can't sit in a corner and just expect to stay there the entire time, because what happens is the enemy team picks up on that. So if I stay in a corner, you know, I'm excited for that. Sorry, I'm all distracted. But if you stay in a corner, the enemy team eventually sees that, you know, that our squad, keeps coming from a certain direction. And what happens is they will rush that area to clean the rats out, the spawn ninjas, which will be me. So what will happen is you got to change that mobile spawn point. You got to get it out. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here. Is there some reason I'm doing this? Oh, maybe there. I don't know. Maybe I was trying to get in. I think I'm going to die here. Are you kidding me? I'm firing in the middle of the open. Can't get through a door. Ah, I should have totally died there. That was ridiculous. If I was watching someone else, I would have criticized the crap out of him. Like, what are you doing, you idiot? Stop shooting in the open there and take some cover. Especially if I'm trying to be the spawn, the mobile spawn point. So, anyway. What was I saying before? I can't even remember. Oh, anyway, I said this earlier, but I can't wait to get my Magnum bullets, because it is kind of like stopping power, basically. And I do alright in this game. I mean, I'm doing fine. Love the semi-automatic. This is a burst fire weapon, the AN-94, but I find it really jives with me. I tried all the automatic ones. I don't like the lack of accuracy. This has good power, good accuracy, and I have a good trigger finger, so, you know, it just happens to go really well with my playstyle. And I hope, you know, in the new one, in Battlefield 3, I'm totally oh, you. Now that guy's camping. See, that guy's just sitting there. Oh, but he gets it. And that, my friend, is what happens to campers, and why you don't want to stay in one spot. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm super, super pumped for it. I'm super pumped for... See, and that's a problem. You see that guy? I spawned in on my teammate who's sniping and maybe putting mortar strikes, but he's so friggin' far away. Yeah, it's not as far as like the natural spawn point is, you know what I mean, way back in the far side of the map, but he's still like so far away. It's not advantageous. It doesn't help the friggin' team at all. Like, I mean, there's number of other places he could be in as a sniper that are considerably closer, and I don't know, I find it a little bit annoying when people do that. I think there's way smarter snipers out there. If you're going to be a bush Wookiee, at least try and help your team out. You can be a bush Wookiee, kind of slash mobile spawn point. Well, I mean, I don't even know if you'd be a mobile spawn point, but I try and be in, like here. I mean, I know you wouldn't want to be here as a sniper, but I mean, if you're calling in mortar strikes, you got an advantageous thing. I'm near the enemy spawn point, so I'm able to destroy or get some kills. Now I'm backing off here. But you see what I mean? I give them an actual pretty decent spot, pretty close to actually the A and B MCOM stations. And that's my goal. My goal is to provide them with a fairly close. You can't get right in there because that's just outright dangerous, and you're going to probably die more than anything. And while it's not about kill death, it's about staying alive so that your team can actually spawn in on you. And I don't want to be that bush Wookiee that just sits back super safe, because obviously someone sitting back there, it's not just about, you know, hey, I'm getting kills as a sniper, but that's all they want to do. All they want is high sniper kills and no deaths. And I think that's a very selfish thing to do, especially in a game like this that's so very team-oriented, especially when you're on a squad. Like, if that sniper is there, why even play on a squad? You know what I mean? If you're not team-oriented, why be on a squad? You're not even... All he's doing is taking advantage of everyone else. And it kind of annoys me, you know what I mean? Like, he's not helping anyone out. So I'm purposely trying to do this. Now, when you guys watch this, again, any of you that are sort of experienced in the ways of Battlefield, please leave comments. I will be reading them. Tell me where I should be positioning. Like I said, explain to me about the destructible or collapsible buildings versus non-collapsible. Whoa! That was not too good. I was trying to help out destroying the tank, but not too smart. You know, all I got is nades and a nade launcher, so not the greatest. But anyway, give me tips on where you think I should be located to be a mobile spawn. If you're in a squad and you're not the guy who's a mobile spawn, because granted that can be very, very boring, but it's a critical part of it. Where do you want me located? You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the destructible versus or collapsible building versus non-collapsible on the MCOM. Oh, look at this. This is brilliant. Look at this. Oh my god. I went right behind there, like the guy spawned in on him. I got so lucky on that. It was awesome. But I stay on the fringe, you know what I mean? And I know some people are looking at this saying, oh, why aren't you going after the MCOM? Again, all of the games that you're going to see me playing, what I'm trying to do is trying to get in as reasonably close to the MCOM stations, providing a mobile spawn point for my team. These are going to be a little less effective because... you know, I'm not really communicating with my team. They don't have mics. I think it's just like the second game I was playing. I was trying to talk with them and stuff, but I don't think any of them had mics. They weren't interested in... Oh, headshot! But, you know, it's a shame because I wanted to let them know that, hey, you know what? Let me be the spawn point. You guys can come in on me. Oh, look at this. Crazy. Did I kill that guy? Nice. I was trying to stay mobile. I was trying to get kills, and I know it's not me not planting because I know it's about the objective. But in this game, it's so different, and I'm learning that. And you know what? I absolutely love it. And I think this game totally jives with my playstyle way more than Call of Duty ever has. The problem is that it's not as effective. You know, I make videos, but not a lot of you guys actually watch, you know, Battlefield versus Call of Duty. Like if I'm making a video. And I wish that you guys would support more Battlefield because I absolutely love this game. I don't get frustrated. I just love playing it, and I think I'd have a way better time commentating on it as well. Leave your comments below. So that game wasn't too bad. 28 and 10. Again, not important, but not too bad either. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Peace.